What's going on, everybody? This is Island Hopper TV Hotels coming to you from the Hilton here in Miami. I'm going to show you all around here. Lobby level. This is where the Uber, Lyft, taxis all drop off. You actually have to go up a couple floors to the lobby level. This is just the motor area. So you go in here, and you've got 4 elevators. Everything is run off of the touch screen. So you go lobby, front desk. Okay, here we are at the lobby level. So I was going to show you guys the pool, but guess what? It's closed. So I apologize about that. It is a Saturday. I guess they're just doing general maintenance on a Saturday. So be careful booking this hotel on a weekend. They do general maintenance at the pool. It's a reasonably nice hotel. It's good price. This is the breakfast. So we'll go do that now. All right, so here's the room. It's got a very old school feel to this Hilton compared to the newer Hiltons around the world. Seems like Hilton's just basically getting away with what they can with this one. It kind of reminds me a bit of a Motel 6 meets Hilton, to be honest with you. The finishing, the furniture. The bed looks comfortable though. That's good. But yeah. I don't know what's going on with the Hiltons in the United States, but the ones overseas are so much better typically. In fact, that was one of the main reasons I got on board with Hilton, was because of what I was seeing in other countries. The value. But they're just not. I mean, this alone right here is just so, I mean, it's functional, but the stuff is just old. And this, I'm sorry, I mean, I'm trying to be optimistic here, but what is this? It's very, like, functional, I guess, but tub, would you bathe in that? Look at that. Man, this is me checking in right now, so. Hilton in the United States is not what it is overseas, I'll say that. So, I will just show you the breakfast here. This is just the buffet, but I'm getting a la carte American breakfast. Oh, they do have some waffles, chicken empanadas. Empanadas remind me of samosas. Yeah. All right. So the plate's hot. Must be already preheated or something. So the bacon itself was extremely crispy. I had one piece. I couldn't even eat the other piece. The sausage was all right, but it wasn't even that tasty. All right, now let's talk about my stay at the Hilton. So the first thing I want to say is that the pool and the rooftop bar was not open. Now, I don't know how big of a deal that is for you. You know, the 16th floor bar, restaurant, and the pool. But being that it was a weekend, I was surprised by that. That's kind of where things get a little bit weird whenever that happens, because, you know, if you're paying for a Hilton property, you expect things to be open or at least efficient. And if one's closed, okay, but 2 closed, I mean, what else is there to do there except for walk around the lobby? Now, in the hotel, here's the thing. Around the hotel area, there's not a lot to do. You actually have to walk or take a taxi. And to walk, there's a lot of construction going on. But there's nothing really in the area on this side of Miami. So the walk takes about, I would say, 25 to 30 minutes to get to Bayside. There are things going on there. If you wanted to go to Brickell, it's maybe like 45 minutes to an hour. Let's talk about the room now. So the room was comfortable, especially the bed. I will say the bed was good. Thank you, Hilton, for that. The AC was weird though. It's not it's not a normal AC. I felt like it was a very old, cheap AC. It makes a loud noise. It howls or kind of makes this vibration noise, which I did not find to be very efficient. The internet is moderately fast. Customer service, they don't even care. As far as customer service goes, not a single person there really has any sort of care about customers. You're just another cattle. You're just another person coming in and out of there. And I'm a diamond, there was no like acknowledgement of that. There wasn't like, hey, thank you for your loyalty. You usually get that at a Hilton or a Marriott when you're a loyal member. But it was kind of just like, like I went down there, I was like, hey, I want to extend, can I get a late checkout? They were like, the latest they were going to give me was 1 o'clock, which is 1 hour after regular checkout. Okay, fine. I mean, I didn't even use it, but it's just, the point is that if you're a diamond member, your loyalty doesn't matter at this hotel, which I think is a big deal because in order to get diamond membership, you have to prove that you stay at many different Hiltons over time. So the fact that they don't acknowledge that or respect that makes you kind of think, well, maybe I need to not be so loyal to Hilton. And I say this because, if you're paying top prices, the amenities aren't open, you're not getting the Hilton quality that you'd expect. I don't know, maybe this is a thing in the United States, I would say, because I felt like in Asia, Hilton was pretty solid. I really feel like Asia, even in Europe, it's a bit better, but I don't know if it's a Miami thing. I don't know if it's a Florida thing or a USA thing, but I was not impressed by this property. Nothing about this property impressed me, to be honest with you. And I want to say positive things about it. And if you guys follow this channel, you know that I usually do say positive things. And one more thing I would like to point out is the breakfast. I want to say it cost me around $22 for an all-American breakfast. If you factor in the sparkling water and the breakfast itself was powdered eggs. It was a steaming, huge pile of powdered eggs. And they gave a croissant with some fruit and a thing of jelly. I don't eat powdered eggs. I'll eat them if I have to, if I'm starving. I had maybe a quarter of the powdered eggs. They did not taste good at all. They were not palatable. It was disappointing. I think I even took a picture of it and posted it on my Facebook. And I said, this is what Hilton charges $22 for. A steaming hot pile of powdered eggs. I mean, Hilton's in Asia, I'm telling you, they have an egg chef. Someone who's cracking the eggs right there, making omelets, it's real eggs. It's not fake. And, you get a bit more food. But the fruit was fresh, I will say that. The croissant was weightless. I mean, it had no weight to it. I mean, you eat that and you still feel like you're not full. You're not going to get full. I mean, probably the most hearty thing about that breakfast was the fruit. So again, the more I think about how I felt about that property and for the price, I'm just kind of let down as a person who does stay at Hilton's. And I don't think there's much that they can change. They'd basically have to pause that whole place and just renovate it and reestablish themselves, because it's at that point now. I mean, I said this in the video, it's essentially a Motel 6 hybrid. I mean, that's the quality. It feels like it was built in the 80s, maybe the 70s, and it hasn't really been modernized. The only thing about it that was nice was the bed. The internet was there too. But the desk, I mean, you're not going to be able to work there. The lobby, it was all right. The lobby was cool. I mean, I guess I saw people hanging out there. It wasn't one of the best Hilton lobbies. It doesn't live up to the Hilton standard. I mean, I would probably rather stay at a DoubleTree or a Hampton Inn or something than that one. I mean, if the price was below $200, it's probably worth it, to be honest with you. But I mean, it's Miami, so I guess they can get away with it. Anyway, sorry if I came off harsh on this one. Another thing about this place, the elevators, they shake. So when the door opens, the whole thing shakes like that. It's like, is this elevator okay? I mean, it blew my mind. I mean, I've never seen such a rundown hotel by Hilton ever. Not once. No, not even a Hilton Garden Inn. That was the most rundown Hilton I've ever stayed at. Sorry. People are going to see this and they're going to think that I'm really being harsh here, but I'm being honest. Like, they need to seriously, Hilton needs to do a quick review of what's going on over there. So, see you guys on the next one.